Hey everyone, this is Infamous here, coming back to you with another one of LA Noire. Let's get this thing started. So now we about to sit here and go into the homicide side of things. We about to see some murders. We might have to sit here and do more process solving to find the suspect. So let's get this thing started. Ooh! Oh my gosh! A mess!
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Clyde Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely edge he brought to his police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair. You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Is that all the people in the homicide position? Like, dang. It's less people. Y'all need to add some more people in this mess. Like, what?
Do you have the address?
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glenview.
I was trying to go to the other door, but it is what it is.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is it's either going to be him or Thad Green. So they're both clearing the desk.
Where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
We any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, we got nothing.
You don't think this has anything to do with it?
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. This will be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. Comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time it is.
Well, now you see him talking about the Black Dahlia. Oh, lordy, that's gonna be some crazy mess. Because if I remember correctly, they supposedly never found the murderer. Supposedly, I forgot the case. Okay. Okay, so where is it at? I thought I had made it. Okay, let me rewind. At least I haven't crashed into cars lately. That's pretty good. I guess it's right here.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
I'm gonna just walk, or I should say run, to my destination.
about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Move it along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
That's what I hate about that. I don't give a care if you're a news reporter or not. Don't sit here and disrespect the dead like you crazy. Shoot. Oh my gosh, she's naked. Why I said it like that though? I said, oh my gosh, she's naked. Like, I'm serious. Like they just, it's like she let her went naked. They went. Let me stop.
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay, so anyway, what I was saying, like, they must have raped her body and then killed her. Like, what was that?
What can you tell me about the shoe prints?
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back at the lab.
Okay, size 8 shoe. I'm gonna check all the other clues before I check the body.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the body.
Red lipstick, all in the paper. I guess it's a brush, so it's not nothing important.
It's like some kind of puzzle or parlor game.
Let's keep on turning, turning. Okay, so wait a minute. Isn't that right? Maybe it's not. Cause this last one right here. Like I can't go down to fix that one? Maybe it's the other one. Okay. There we go.
The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
Oh, well, that's a nice little cute table lighter. But it's kind of cute. I mean, you open it and look all nice and clean when you just open it with a puzzle.
Maybe. No.
We about to check her body soon. Okay, let's go ahead and check the body.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped.
Ooh.
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
It was one of them wrenches.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
And it was on her middle finger? Maybe he took it as like a collection or a prize.
Interesting.
So I guess that's it.
What's the writing on the victim mean?
BD, Black Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Okay, then let's head to the bomba.
Los Angeles, Gene C. Whitnell Incorporated, broadcasting since 1922.
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. Caller of the decade. I've been working evidence on BD case for 6 months.
There's a difference, Rusty.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, hotshot. What's more likely? The werewolf comes back around, leaving us a known in a corpse?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Let me finish, fellas. A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stewing. Or some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the MO and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastical.
You know, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with monikers, but they're terrible for police work. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder. It was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't. Understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. You would have found it.
Calling on car.
Run. Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss it. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
Yeah, you parched. Okay.
You want a tip?
Well, it's understandable because it is a murder case.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Threesome?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine was a lovely woman.
Okay.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
And she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
I think he's telling the truth, but does he know the name? He might seem like he about to cry because, you know, he been friends with her for so long. So I'ma just go with truth, because I mean, I don't know the man anyway. So
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
ooh, thank you. See, sometimes you just gotta. Sometimes I can't. Sometimes there is people telling the
I
truth.
think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
And you know, I forgot in the last gameplay, I supposed to say 1738 when I call up the phone. Yeah, I'm supposed to do that. No, I'm not gonna forget it this time. Okay.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before Jacob.
I think he got it for her. Cause I mean, he's telling somewhat the truth, but I think he got the ring for her. I'm gonna use that intuition. Okay, I'm just gonna use one for each person, but I really think if he is telling the truth, he's looking. Cause I think it's true that he said maybe it was before Jacob, but I think it was during Jacob, and he might have brought it for her. Let's go ahead and remove that answer. Here we go. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Doubt.
I think you know where the ring came from, and I think you're going to tell me.
Okay. I bought it years ago.
I knew it!
I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Guess I always have. Her old man never knew about it.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
I think he's telling the truth.
Was he ever violent with her?
Celine came
Messed
in here
up.
last night.
Damn it.
Like she'd taken a slap. They don't live together anymore, so it might not have been him.
It makes me sometimes, I just want to start this shit back over
One more
sometimes.
thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North.
It makes me mad. It makes
God knows I
me.
have to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
I'm sorry it does, because I'd be like, ooh, I got two right. Then I get the third one wrong. It's that perfectionism in me. But I'm not that kind of person who's going to sit here and complete 100% on a freaking game.
Let's get out of here.
Oh, let's call.
Hey, what's the hurry? My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Run. Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
1738. See, I got it now. I got it now.
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks.
And I need plus At least y'all know I'm not playing this like by looking up the answers. I'm really just playing it by taking a look at people's reaction and using my evidence and such. So let's go ahead and leave and go to the next destination.
Soldiers. Beginning at $5,000.
Oh, he wasn't in the car before? I don't remember. Here go more city damage.
You find the booze helps you get through a working day?
Sharpens my investigatory instincts, Phelps.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
A smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job if a healthy thirst offends you, Cole.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is all the more serious.
Always the politician.
It's not political, it's practical. Maybe the men combing Hollywood Boulevard after the Elizabeth Short murder were more interested in sniffing out booze than the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well...
Okay, you know what? That's on accident. I was trying to move. I was trying to change my my leg. It was in the way.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy.
Now I'm gonna get about 500,000 city damage.
Our ancestors wouldn't have tasted the forbidden fruit.
Minor syntactical error, Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother. It's worse than I could ever have imagined. I'll try the back door. Wait here a second.
Is he gonna break into an entrance? Oh, never mind. Somebody already did that.
Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
Here go another newspaper.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication I have prescribed?
You said the house would be empty. I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before.
I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty.
Boy, he gone lost it.
Find peace.
He said things like this. Just said the way he said it. That fucking what is he? A psychiatrist and psychologist? He needs to be fired and put into jail. He's here and put them people put them people into some fire and burn them like chicken, burnt chicken at that. Like that don't make no sense. Anyway, let's keep on finding these clues.
I don't think this is going to help us.
Somebody's heel?
Size 9s. Above average for a lady.
What you trying to say? What you trying to say? Is a man wearing them heels?
This isn't what we're looking for.
Burglar used the pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
I know that's right. You better tell him. You better tell him. You better go ahead and be bougie.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. What's the motive?
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being the husband, but Jacob could give us something to go on. If one of my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Okay, you're getting thirsty too fast. You just already had a drink.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
The ring is missing.
Tiffany? The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Not much help.
Regular Amelia Earhart in her day. The ring looks distinctive.
Okay. I guess that's everything. So let's go ahead and talk to them neighbors. Okay, so where's my way out? I need to find the exit. Okay, there we go.
I knew it was
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan. Jennifer Horgan.
Horgan?
I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh, my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
I'm gonna follow her into her house. Do I still keep on talking to her?
Please. I'm too upset.
Okay, if that's all I gotta talk to her about, then.
It's the guy. I heard he's an honest cop.
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Is that all the neighbors that I had to go to?
5 years from now, all our jobs will be done by robots.
I'm just asking. Is there only one neighbor I had to go to, or I had to? They gonna answer the door? I guess that's the only neighbor. I mean, she got others, but I'm just... I guess that's all. Okay, then. So I guess only one was able to tell me something.
I survived the war for this.
Let's head out to the next place, then. If that wasn't the only one, then... I ain't gonna see him go house to house to see and find out if y'all know about her. Like, that's too much, okay?
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
My money, the broad keeps the house looking like that, so probably deserved it.
I'm gonna have to see him buy a new controller for this PS3 though. It keeps on going out, but I understand why.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after
been a
all.
while.
Good to see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a connection to the BD killer as an avenue of investigation we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it still is.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead.
See, it makes me feel so... it makes me feel like it's so simple with those apartments, though.
You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder? Celine?
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got big problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr. Henry.
she's-
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
I get even the slightest
Circumstantial.
hint that you're a flight risk, pal. You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Ooh, that secret erase, erasing, invisible eraser or something like that, I guess.
He'll be back in
Bitch, I don't know what I'm saying.
The oldest problem there is, what to do about the old lady.
See, that's what I'm talking about. It's that invisible eraser kind of, invisible ink paper. When you write on something and you erase it and it still be there.
Size 11s.
Has some big old feet. And what did they say about the killer? The killer has about what? I think they said they had the killer had about like maybe a size 9 shoe. So I'm assuming that he's not the killer, or that's somebody else's shoe. Okay, so they said size 8.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there, he calls me if things are getting out of hand, and I go and I bring her home.
I know he was lying.
He called me last night. I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
From what I heard from that lady, I think it's a lie. You gave her a black eye and everything. Y'all had with some marriage problems too. But maybe he's telling the truth. I guess he's telling the truth.
You don't remember what time you last saw your wife alive?
Look, I'm sorry. I left. Maybe 9 p.m. Might have been a little later, but right around 9.
Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts to do it yourself, so you had someone else do it.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth?
Yes,
huh?
The Death Note. I said the Death Note. Bitch, I'm talking about the anime.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still gonna need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
We can get this all down on paper, Jacob. How you got fed up with your wife and how you figured killing her would bury all your troubles.
Kill my own wife?
She was a lush and a tramp, and you just couldn't stand it anymore.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse.
Oh my gosh. Here we go. Another fight scene. Oh my gosh. Damn. He was getting it in.
What's this bunker?
Shoot. He is getting it. He know how to box. Like, goddamn. Man, the adrenaline was kicking in for him.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Time to call up the cell phone.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
1738.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to transport a suspect back to Central.
Certainly, Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from a blunt metal instrument. Closest match would be a socket wrench handle.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc.
Ooh.
Operator, give me
I knew she was raped or something after she was dead.
Any word on an
Nasty
owner
ass.
for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set up immediately.
Got it. We're coming in.
Should I go interrogate the husband first, or should I go to the residence? I think I'm gonna go ahead and go to the residence.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter in here.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
His brother said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
See, yep, I'm going in between.
He'll slaughter no more cattle or chickens, and his skin will bring a nice...
Oh, come on!
Look, I was trying to take the shortcut. Calm down.
Quite a bang for a day's work. You might even say the fur has been flying.
Mendez, apartment 16.
He's on 16. So we gotta go all the way up. Wait, what was that? On the 4th floor.
Here, the apartment's up on the top floor.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in.
Bam. It would have. Oh, see, I'm gonna have to go ahead and buy another controller because I think it's because it's old. That's why it's keep on going out. Ugh. Well, all right.
Take a look around and see what you can find.
It might not be much. I might can find his shoes.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that. Doesn't look like anything. I don't think so. Don't think this is any use to us.
Okay, one more place to look at.
Junk.
And the window's open, so he just recently tried to escape. He's the murderer. That's it. He's the murderer.
Carruthers could match the color and brand of the body.
Now that's the red lipstick. He's the murderer. Alonzo's the murderer, and he and the husband was in on it as conspiracy.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
We have the murder weapon. We better get Pinker down here.
Why keep it? Why not throw it away?
Think these clowns are geniuses? Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
See? Oh, I thought he already escaped.
Not lose that son of a bitch.
Cole, why you going so slow? We gotta go faster than that. See, the window was open. Why that window was open? Making me seem like he already was escaping. Nope.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Yes, please. I get tired of these chase downs with motherfuckers. Okay, I'm just saying. You better slide down that pole, Cole. We gotta go.
Get in and drive.
Gotta get that bitch. Move out the way. I'ma fail. Here we go.
I got an idea. Get him next to my window, Cole. Keep me alongside his vehicle, and I'll stop the son of a bitch. Hit it! Clean this asshole off the road. Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
I'm trying to.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Hands behind your head.
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
Oh, you sure are.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
So he really gonna pretend. So he didn't get a drink. He just pretended like, oh, just, okay, Cole. Okay, Cole. Well, at least I got it. At least I still got 4 stars, though. At least I got 4 stars. I got about almost 2,000 on vehicle damage. Okay. But I answered most of the questions pretty good, and I got found most of the clues. So I'm glad we was able to find the killer, cause the husband may have something to do with it, cause he might have told somebody. He must have told Alonzo to say go do the deed, and Alonzo didn't even give a fuck. So I'm just saying, hey, it is what it is. His nasty ass. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoyed this game. As always, if you did enjoy it, thumbs up this video. Subscribe to the channels to see more videos, to be notified when more videos be coming on the channel, as well as comment down below what you think about this game, what you think about how the cases are going, and share this video with your friends. And I hope to see y'all for the next LA Noire. Take care.